Okay, well, we just finished the 2020 Indoor State Championship for North Carolina. Harding University, we finished 5th overall as a girls team. We took 6 girls to states this year, which has been the most in 11 years. So that was a big history marking moment for the team. Overall, I think everybody had a great performance. We had a lot of PRs. We had a gold medal in the hurdles. We finished 3rd in the 500 meter dash. We finished 8th in the 55 meter dash, one of our girls, and then 4th in the 4x2 and 2nd in the 4x4. So overall, we were the surprise team for the states this year because we were a team that, pretty much we didn't have a name for ourselves for about past 11 years since the last team won the state championship. We have been pretty much uncovering what was already here at Harding and just rebuilding a foundation for the school. So I feel like, this is a year of marking for the school. I feel like this is an awakening moment to let people know that Harding University is still here.
Well said, Coach. Well said. Congratulations on that performance.
Thank you. Yeah, it's one of those things where it's like surreal. I knew this moment was coming for a long time, and watching her grow. She's always been around high school athletes, so now that she's a high school athlete, it's like, wow, she actually is here now. So it's pressure, but it's not a lot of pressure because we're used to being around each other. Sometimes I have to, having other, knowledgeable coaches, I get to kind of let her be underneath somebody's wing a lot of times, so we don't get to take it home a lot. But it's sometimes it can be tough. We bump heads, but it's one of the most rewarding things to watch her grow, to watch her become better than what I was. I ran when I was younger, so I kind of know where she's at right now, the places that she's trying to go, and I feel like my job is to help her get there. And I think she's doing an awesome job trying to hold it together as a freshman. I know it can be a lot of pressure sometimes, and she's pretty much the glue to our team right now, but we have a lot of girls that can add to her and help her make this happen for Harding. So I know she's excited, I'm excited, but it's an amazing feeling to watch her do what she's doing, because she's going to be way better than what I was. She's got her first title as a freshman. I didn't get mine till my junior year, so sophomore year I did. Sophomore year I got mine. My first one sophomore year, so she's ahead of the game right now.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
When I was younger, track and field saved my life. I came from Hidden Valley area, and it wasn't. We had a lot of things going on around there, and track and field was one of the things that created positivity for me. And I started running when I was 7 years old. So when I came to Charlotte, when I was in the 5th grade, all I wanted to do was run. So when I got the opportunity through Charlotte Flights, I continued that and went on to Independence High School. We won 7 state titles there, and we definitely made our mark on Charlotte, on North Carolina, and still hold most of the records at Independence High School if you go back and look. But coaching for me is this opportunity to be able to pour into young adults. I mean, the way it changes people's lives. People just think maybe it's only football, basketball, but there are other scholarships that are out there, other relationships that you can develop. But track and field is one of those things that it provides a segue for a lot of sports. Speed helps many sports, and just being a female and trying to convince these guys, like, I know what I'm talking about a little bit, and they look at my time, they're like, oh, wait a minute, she used to run a little bit, she was faster than us. So just trying to convince the kids and just giving kids opportunity. Coaching is one of the most rewarding things you can do, especially when you really have to develop talent. It's easy to get somebody that's already fast, but to take somebody that's never done it before, to take a team that hasn't been there before is more rewarding than anything you could ever do, because you are opening up people's eyes. You're really testing yourself as a coach, because like I said, nothing we do is recruited. Like, we get everything from our hallways. We take what we have and we build it, and to see something be built from the bottom, and that's why we have the documentary From the Bottom, because
those are great.
We started from the bottom. Harding is not on the top, and we are working our way up, and we have done that. And I just feel like these kids need to see that no matter what nobody says, no matter what it looks like right now, anything is possible, and we are showing them that today. I mean, back in 2007, we had a coach by the name of Trenton Guy that was here, and he was actually one of my mentors. So just to be here again and to know that I'm trying to not redo what he's done, but show the talent that the West Side schools do have, is one of the most prideful things that I could ever do, because I am a product of CMS and a product of, low income or, poverty-stricken places where you don't have a lot of opportunities. So the fact that, me being here and the coaching staff that I have, just creating opportunities for young children and, young adults that are getting ready for the future, to let them see there's something else that we can do besides what the public says or what the news has said about us. I mean, it's totally different from when you get inside these walls. I mean, just to get to know these kids, they all have a story, they all have something they want and aspire to dream. And I feel like, the coaching staff that we do have, we really pretty much, we hone in on their dreams and try to get them to believe in themselves, because for so many years, they have been told that they are not nothing. They have been told that Harding is like a thumbs down for everybody. Nobody looks at Harding to do anything. So for me to come here, I've always been an underdog. So me to come here and bring the staff that I have, I just think it's an opportunity for us to change lives. And that's why we do what we do. And that's why I always told them I would never leave you, because they are used to people walking away. They're used to people saying you can't. So for the first time, they're hearing I can, and I can, you will, and what can we do to get better? And we're just changing the mindset here. And I know it's going to take some time, but just hopefully, the public starts supporting us more, and they see that we're uncovering a lot of talent. And just the kids that we've had for the past 3 years, it's been 1 or 2 every year, but each year we have been growing. And you wouldn't believe what I started with. Now I have 6 girls going from 1 girl that, showed up on the scene to now we have 6 girls that people are like, wait a minute, where'd they come from? It's just amazing to watch them grow, and I'm excited about our future. I'm excited about the coaching staff, and just the opportunity to help somebody at this school. It's no greater feeling to pour into kids that often don't get poured into when they walk and they leave your sight, and it's just amazing. We're like parents to these kids.